So in this video, we will compare 5 road bikes at around the $1,000 or 800 pound mark. The contenders are Giant Content 2, Specialized LA, Trek Domane AL2, Merida Sculptura 100 and Cannondale CAD Optimo 4. We will go through the frames of these bikes, the geometries, talk about the drivetrains and different component choices, give a brief summary, and finally give our verdict on which of these bikes is right for your purpose. So let's start with the frames then. The Content 2 is made using Giant's entry level Alex grade aluminum alloy. It has fender mounts and the fork is full carbon. The Specialized alloy is made using Specialized's E5 aluminum alloy and is again fender compatible. It also has a full carbon fork which when combined with the frame probably make it the lightest frame and fork combination in its class. The Trek Domane AL2 is made using Trek's 100 series alpha aluminum. It has carbon fork blades but the stereo tube is alloy. It too is fender compatible. The Sculptura is made from 6066 alloy and has a full carbon fork. However, it does not have fender mounts. Finally, the CAD Optimo 4 is made using Cannondale's C2 Smartform alloy. It too has full carbon fork and has provision for fender mounting. We quickly move on to comparing the geometries of the bikes then. We are comparing the bikes in a size medium with effective top tube length of just above 540 millimeters. Now the stack of the LA and Domane are on the tallest side, giving you a endurance centered fit, while the content is somewhere in between. The Sculptura and Optimo are the raciest bikes here with their comparatively low stack, which would put you in a more aggressive position on the bike. The reaches also say a similar story with Optimo and Sculptura calling for more core strength, giving you a more stretched out riding position. The Domane by far is the most relaxed bike here, but the Alley in of itself should be relaxed enough for most riders. Coming to the drivetrain, all of the bikes here are mainly based around Shimano's entry level Gladys group set, but there are small deviations which we'll cover here. We'll start off with the cranks then. The Content Sculptura and Optimo use a FSA Tempo 5034 crank, while the Alley and Domane use a Shimano R200 crank, which again has 50 teeth on the outer ring and 34 in the inner. Paired to these cranks, we have 1134 cassette on the Content. 1132 cassettes are used in the Alley and Domane, while 1128 and 1130 cassettes respectively are used in the Sculptura and Optimo. The brake calipers of the Content are Tektro TKB177. The Alley are Tektro alloy brakes too. Alloy caliper brakes are used in the Domane AL2, while the Sculptura uses Lichi caliper brakes. Finally, the CAD Optimo uses Promax RC452 caliper brakes. On to tires then, the Content uses 28C Giant SR3 tires. The Alley comes with Specializes in-house Road Sport 26C tires. The Domane with 28C Bontrager R1 hardcase light tires. The Sculptura with 25C Maxxis Pursuer tires and the Optimo with Vittoria Zafiro tires measuring 25C wide. Although these are the width of the stock tires, you can fit 32C tires in the Content, which is really generous for a rim brake bike. The maximum tire clearance for the rest of the pack stands at 28C. Now something to keep in mind is that if you fit mudguards, the maximum tire clearance for the Content would be 28C and it would be around 25C for the other bikes. So you have the summary of these 5 bikes featuring the price and major component choices. Now since this will most likely be your first road bike, we would give a very detailed verdict now. For most intents and purposes, the Alley happens to be by far the best bike here for anyone from the moderately enthusiastic rider to the casual rider. It is the best riding bike here, which is something you cannot see on paper. However, if you are sure about getting into racing later and that is the sole reason you are looking into this video, then I suppose you need to get a bike with a bit more aggressive geometry to get you used to the position, and so get the Sculptura if you can do without mudguard mounts. If they are compulsory though, or you live in the United States, then get the Cannondale CAD Optimo. The content deserves a special mention here as the most versatile bike with its great tire clearance as well as well-rounded geometry. Hence, if you need that tire clearance because of the terrain you are riding on, then buying it is a no-brainer. When looking at endurance bikes specifically, the Alley is just much more exciting as well as well riding than the Domane, and hence for the endurance only rider, it would be by far our pick here. I hope this video has helped you with making your mind up on which of these bikes is right for you if you are going to spend $1,000 on a new road bike. Please hit the like button and post a comment if you want me to do a video of some other segment. Do subscribe to the channel for upcoming road and mountain bike videos like this at different price points. Thanks for watching this and I'll see you next time.